Welcome, jet salesman, to the Jet Marking RFID Clinic. Hello everyone, we're going to show how to set up the RFID static reader and antenna system. This is used when you basically have a RFID tag that's in motion and is going to be moved in front of the antenna. So the antenna gets mounted and your product basically moves past it. The orientation is pretty critical to pick up the tag. When you demonstrate this, it'll show all that. So this is the reader, the Alien ALRF 800 reader. It's their latest, greatest unit, works great. And so we have 4 components. We need a laptop, we need the reader, we need the antenna, we need a power supply. This is a power over Ethernet that powers up the unit, and then the cable to connect the reader to the antenna. So let's go ahead and connect everything up. So the first thing we're going to do is connect the antenna to the reader. You don't want to power up the reader without it. It's just an M12 style quick connect. Just use antenna 0. There's 4 here to choose from, 0 through 3. Okay, that's good. We're going to plug in our Ethernet. So this is the out. This goes to the PC. Of course, this is the surface. It needs the adapter, USB to Ethernet adapter. And then we're going to have this is the in, or do I have this backwards? Down.
This way.
Okay. So then you're going to plug the other end into the LAN, and then we're going to plug it in. Okay, so I had that backwards. You got to put the out cable, right, goes out to the reader, and the power or the Ethernet signal from the PC goes into the in. So that makes sense. Into the box for the PC and out from the power supply to the reader. Okay. So there we've got power. The CPU light blinks when it's all booted up, and you've also got the green LED flashing on the Ethernet port. Shows you got a good connection. Okay, so that's all. Just have it sitting like this, and you can do your demo. You can just put your RFID tag right on top. Okay, next step will be the software. Okay, we're going to show how to load the software or open the software and connect to the Alien F800 reader. So we're going to assume we've already got your software loaded up. So it's called Alien RFID Gateway. Double click on it. The program's going to boot up. This product's direct from Gateway. It's free. You can get it off their website. Okay, so it opens up, and over in this window over here it says Discover. So everything's plugged in, powered up, so we're going to click on Discover. Now we've opened the Discovery Wizard. So you have 2 choices: look for a reader connected to a serial port of the computer, or look for it connected to the local area network, which is what we're using, the Ethernet cable. So we're going to click on that and then select Next. It's going to ask if this is the default or the address we want to look to. All the readers come with a default IP address, 192.168.1.100. Command port doesn't matter. And then click on Discover Reader. You're going to use the default. It's going to open up and ask for a login, just select this box which says login as Alien password. That's their default password. So just click on that. And then it says it's been discovered. Do you want to remember the reader from now on? You can say yes. You can always delete it after. So now it's opened up, and in the discovery window you can see that there is an Alien RFID reader there with a picture of it. So we are connected now. So once we're in here, there's 4 choices on the left hand side. You can see we're connected to the reader over here. So we got the first one is called Tag Grid, and then there's the command line interface, the tag programmer, and the readometer. So let's just open up, click on the tag grid. So there's some, on the left there's some controls for the reader, and then there it just shows this big picture of Alien, and it's showing the number we're reading off of a tag right now, and at the bottom it's showing the number of reads. And then over here on the right side is this green bar. That's actually showing us the signal it's picking up. So as I lift up the tag off the antenna, as I move away, you can see, oh, there goes the level of read rates has dropped to 0. Okay, as soon as I come back within range, it starts to read again. We get a full bar of read rate. So when you first start up the reader, if you go over onto this side, it's got the antenna selection, so that it's selected for 0. That's probably the default, but if you had it plugged into, say, 2, you could always choose 2. There's this acquire parameters. We're just going to do inventory. Okay, use acquisition mode. So it's going to look for, it's going to do 1 cycle and then display what it reads. Okay, now this is an important bar. It's called RF attenuation. So attenuation is, it's in decibels, negative decibels. Basically, the more attenuation you have, the more you're tuning down the antenna. So when you have 0 attenuation, your antenna is being delivered the most power, and you're going to read farther away. So by moving the slide bar, if I go to full or 0 attenuation, which is full read power, you can see I'm going to read that tag a long ways away. Okay, it'll read it a long ways away. And if you have other tags nearby, it's going to start picking them up too. You can see how they're popping up here. Okay, so in order to demonstrate, you might want to just turn it down, maybe a little less than half, until you're only reading the tag that's on the antenna. I have 1 tag on the antenna, and you can see it's still reading it good. Okay, so that's attenuation. Speed filter, you don't need to play with that. Alien command line, that's for sending special instructions to the reader. You don't need to do that to do a demonstration. Okay, so we're going to close this box. That's that function. That was the tag grid. Now we're going to go, the command line interface is used for programming the reader. You don't need to show anybody that. Just go to the tag programmer. Okay, we're in the tag programmer function. On the left is the same boxes as we had on the previous one. It just controls the antenna and the power. Okay, so here on the right side we've got the data boxes. So on the top we've got the EPC number that's stored in the tag. EPC means electronic product code. So every RFID tag has it. They're typically 96 bits. They come pre-programmed from the factory, but you can also change it and modify it to whatever you want. This is the display portion up top. So we've got the EPC, then we've got the user data down here. This is the data the memory they give you on the chip to use as you wish. There's the tag status. It tells you the type, access password, kill password. Those are just set for a default value of 0 right now, but you can program those as well. So when we go to the bottom, here's the EPC data box for programming it. You can click on the box, and just remember that it takes four segment values, right? And these can be in hex, so it's 0 through 9 and A through F. So we can program it to be, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can do A, B, C, D. Oops, better put a space in there. A, B, C, D, space, F, D, E, F, can't use S, gotta use C, and then 9876, okay? After you get your value in there, you can hit program, EPC, and it is programmed. So now up top here, there's our new number we just put into the tag. So every time you read the tag from now on, it's going to show that. Like I say, you can order tags that have the EPC built into it, and you can get them so that they're a unique serial number. So you can just read it and match that to a database, or you can put your own information in. Okay, we're in the user data box right now. Originally when we opened this, it shows there's a lot more memory than is actually usable for this tag. This one only has two sections of 4 bits or 4 numbers, so you can delete them and then enter them in as you want, and then you hit program user and you can see it loaded it up top there. Okay, and then over on the access password box, you can punch in a password. The default was all zeros, so you can go 9876 space 1234. Again, just hit program, and now you have a new password. So I guess that allows only certain people you want to access your tags. Below that is the kill password. Say there's an error with a tag, or you have used it, you've used the tag and you want to get rid of it, destroy it. You can do it electronically. In order to do that, you need a password, so you can also change this password. Okay, and then I'll just leave it at zeros, and then they have the kill tag. You hit kill, and it's gone. You can see that that tag is no longer working, right? There's no read at all.